Minimalism isn't just about having fewer things, it's about making space for what truly matters. For years, I found myself surrounded by clutter. Drawers stuffed with gadgets I never used, shelves overflowing with unread books, and a constant barrage of notifications from my phone and computer. I told myself these things were necessary, that each one played a role in my busy life. But the truth was, they were weighing me down, scattering my attention, and draining my energy. The turning point came when I realized that every item in my environment and every digital distraction was a tiny claim on my attention. Each time I looked for something on my desk, I had to push aside stacks of paper. Every time my phone buzzed, my train of thought was interrupted. I was working hard, but never quite getting deep into anything. My productivity was superficial, and my focus was constantly fractured. That's when I decided to try minimalism. I started small, clearing my desk, unsubscribing from emails I never read, and turning off unnecessary notifications. Each decision to let go felt like a small victory, a reclaiming of mental space. As I pared down my possessions, I noticed something remarkable. My mind felt lighter. With less visual clutter, I began to see what was truly important. My desk, once a landscape of distraction, became a clean surface where I could focus on a single task. The results were tangible. With fewer things competing for my attention, I found it easier to enter a state of flow. I could sit down and write without feeling the urge to check my phone or rearrange the items on my desk. Tasks that once took hours were completed in half the time. My to-do list shrank, not because I was doing less, but because I was doing what mattered most. Minimalism had cleared a path for deep work, but the benefits went beyond my workspace. I applied minimalist principles to my digital life, organizing my computer and phone so only the essentials remained. I deleted apps that didn't serve a real purpose and set boundaries around my use of social media. Suddenly, I had more time and energy. I wasn't scrolling aimlessly or chasing notifications. Instead, I used my devices as tools, not distractions. My productivity soared, not because I was working longer hours, but because my work had more intention and clarity. Minimalism also helped me prioritize my goals. When I stopped filling my days with busyness, I had to confront what I truly wanted to accomplish. I set clearer priorities, learned to say no to commitments that didn't align with my values, and focused on meaningful projects. This shift brought a deep sense of fulfillment. I was no longer spreading myself thin. I was investing my energy where it counted. Of course, minimalism is a journey, not a destination. There are days when clutter